Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as the ugly stage. Let's just get that out of our vocabulary. Hey, beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. And if you're not new here, thanks so much for returning. Let's talk a little bit about the ugly stage of the Loc journey today. Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as the ugly stage. Let's just get that out of our vocabulary. We've got enough people who are not us talking about our hair and our skin and our very being not being good enough. So let's stop downgrading ourselves and our hair in whatever form it's in. Just wanted to get that out of the way. There is no such thing as the ugly stage. There's no such thing as the ugly phase. Every phase is beautiful. You just have to embrace it. It's called a Loc journey for a reason. It's really just the process of learning and discovering your hair in its new form, in the new form that you have decided to put it in. So love on it every step of the way, encourage it every step of the way. And if you guys think I'm being a bit dramatic for saying encourage your locks, I mean it literally. Encourage your locks, talk to yourself, do what you have to do. I talk to my locks every morning when I'm doing the rose water and my moisture routine and brushing my teeth, and I'm just like, all right, you're doing great. You're looking good. I love it. I'm proud of it. I'm at a new stage in my life. I'm on this new journey. And I encourage you guys to do the same. Show your hair some love. It's doing great things at every stage. But of course, I'm not stupid. I know what people are referring to when they say the ugly stage. And I don't agree that it's ugly, but for the sake of the video, let me assume that we're talking about the early stage of the Loc journey when your locks are probably tiny or short or weird or awkward or whatever you like to consider ugly. And for the sake of this video, because I don't want you guys to feel like you clicked on something, I'm not even going to talk about navigating through the early stages. I like that, early stages. Let's say the early stage of the Loc journey, not the ugly stage. We'll call it the early stage. So navigating through the early stage of your Loc journey can be a bit difficult sometimes, especially if you are a bit more self-conscious. So let me try to offer some practical tips on navigating through the early phases of your Loc journey. And mind you guys, I'm speaking from firsthand experience because I'm only 1 month into my Loc journey. But I'm very excited about my hair and I love it. I just got retwisted last week, so I'm feeling myself a little bit. But on a serious note, I know it can be rough to adjust to new things and to transitional periods, and I want to help you guys get through that a bit. So some things that you can do to take the attention away from your starter locks in their early phase, if you're not comfortable with the way they look, you can add a hat, you can wear a scarf, especially if it's in the cooler months. I know it's summer right now and it's here in Atlanta, it's gotta be at least 100 degrees outside right now. All jokes aside, it's hot. So I don't know if you would wear a scarf in the summer, but maybe like a little delicate one around your neck with a little bow on the side to up your outfit. Maybe you can do something like that in the summer, but in the winter, of course, it'll be a lot easier to wear a little beanie and a scarf around your neck, so no one will even be looking at your locks. You can also play with makeup a little bit more, and I'm not even one who's big on makeup. I did my makeup today just because I felt like doing it, and I don't do it often. So if you're like me, you can play with makeup a bit more, maybe try out a cute little lipstick or maybe a cute colored blush or some accessories, some earrings. If you guys like jewelry, You can also add rings and necklaces to just really take the attention away from your hair if you're not feeling your best. You can also pin your hair back, and not even with a side clip like the one I have in today, but with a little clip or something that you can add to the back so that you can group all of your hair in the back. So I do that every now and then when I'm trying to look a bit more polished or sleek. I will add a little clip. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on one second. Oh, you guys, I can't find my little tiny clip that I use to pin my hair in the back into like a low ponytail. Like if my hair was longer, it'd be a low ponytail. But I did find a bigger version that I used to use when I wore my hair in 2-strand twists, the really long, big 2-strand twists. Of course, I have no use for this big monster of a clip right now, but the one that I have is a little tiny, I really wish I could find it, but it's a little tiny version of this, and it's got to be like maybe 3 or 4 prongs. So it's not this. Do not be afraid, because I'm not saying put this big old clip in your starter locks, but they have really tiny ones that are helpful when you just want to pin your hair back a little bit. The last thing that might help you all navigate through the early stages of locks, or I think we're gonna call it the early phase, right? So the early phase of locks, or the early stage of locks, is to remember that beauty comes from within. So everything that you think about yourself matters. Everything that you say about yourself matters. How you express yourself matters. So be nice. Be nice to yourself and be nice to other people. Having said that, I'm not silly. I know that we all love to be complimented every now and then. So remember to compliment people who are in the early stages of their lock journey. Compliment yourself in the early stages and throughout the process, and you'll be all right. You will make it out of whatever phase you think you're in right now. And if you're not feeling yourself, then try to do some of the things that I suggested in this video. Or you can leave me a comment and I can hype you up real quick. I mean, I don't mind. That's what I'm here for. I can be your personal hype man for a minute. And the last thing I'll say is to surround yourself with people who love you and who support you and who uplift you. Don't listen to things that bring you down. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't watch things that bring you down and make you self-conscious. Really just create that environment for your hair to flourish and for your mind, body, and spirit to flourish as well. And remember that I'm here rooting for you if you're on your journey. If you're about to start your journey, let me know. I'd love to cheer you on. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for all the love and support. I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.